Alright, I'm going to show you guys how I make my Mexican red rice. Okay, for me, when I make it, I like to add this much oil, and I make sure that it's on a high heat, and then I like to add in my onions first. And it kind of depends on the mood. Sometimes I chop them a little bit differently, and then sometimes I'll add like other stuff like tomatoes or frozen veggies. It's all up to you, personal preference. And you want to mix it and make sure that it's translucent before you add in the rice. And it doesn't matter what kind of rice I'm making, I always make sure to wash and rinse it because I don't like the starchiness in my rice. Mix it around, and I'm using 3 cups of rice. Once it gets a little toasty, I'm going to start adding in my water and my tomato sauce. So it's a 1-to-2 ratio. Since I'm using 3 cups of rice, I'm going to use 6 cups of water, and then I'm going to use 4 ounces of tomato sauce, which is half a cup. This is the tomato sauce that I used last time. And I like to add a packet of Sazon. If you have it, add it. If you don't, that's fine. You can just add tomato bouillon too if you don't have tomato sauce. And then I add a little bit of chicken bouillon, not too much because you can make it too salty. And then once it starts boiling over, that's when you want to turn your heat back to a low simmer and then put a lid on it. Cook it for 25 minutes. And then when it's done cooking, leave it alone for like 10 minutes before you fluff it up, and you'll have like the most perfect rice. I'll show you guys once it's done. This is what your rice should look like. And now we're gonna fluff it up. And that's what your rice should look like at the end.